Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, doing another reaction, and this one is going to be for something a little bit different. Today we are going to be reacting to a Jake Weber video. That's right, Jake Weber. Look, if Jake ever watches these videos, man, he probably, most of these guys, I don't know if heard of me or not, and most of them probably won't comment on my videos. If they have, if you ever do, Jake, and you do watch this video, let you know that I actually find it very fascinating that you went from the paranormal over to like serial killer stuff. I do reactions to both kind of things, serial killer documentaries, paranormal investigations. I watched a lot of Sam McColby's older stuff, so if you ever comment on this video, let me know what you think. And look, whatever I'm about to say, I do a lot of constructive criticisms, man, and it's never personal. Never personal. Everybody in my community understands that too. It's never personal when I say something like, "Oh, that's crazy. That was dumb." I do that a lot. I'm surprised, man. I come across one of your videos, and I haven't reacted to a lot of videos. I do know that I did a reaction to when you got, someone brought over the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, and you got to look at them and everything and try them on. That was pretty interesting, actually. I thought that was very, very interesting. This video is called Unboxing all of Jeffrey Dahmer's belongings, man. Look, I have creepy collections, dude. I collect creepy shit. I actually have a creepy clown collection, like where my finger is. That shelf right there is all nothing but creepy clowns. I have a creepy clown cookie jar. I have a lot of horror movie stuff. I love creepy shit, too. The fact that you might, you do collect serial killer memorabilia, man, is next level. I've barely have heard of anybody who does that. I find it fascinating. I find it really, really crazy. No offense. No offense, of course. I'm sure you already get a lot of hate and flack for that. People probably think you're glorifying serial killers and stuff. And, you know, look, I would never probably collect anything that was belonged to a serial killer myself. I understand why people have fascinations with them. I understand why people find them interesting. So I'm never going to be the one to judge. Just don't let your kids dress up like them on Halloween. Just don't do that. But we're going to go ahead and react to this. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you want to see more stuff like this, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content. It does mean a lot. And I'm hoping to get one of these big names to subscribe to my channel. I know I'm pretty small. I'm 15,000, but hey, man, I mean, it would mean a fucking lot. Let me just say right now. All right, guys, here we go with unboxing Jeffrey Dahmer's personal items. I wonder what he has, because I thought a lot of it was destroyed, but we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first week of Hauntober. Just a month of super awesome content, so get ready for the ride. And if you want to rock that Hauntober merch, shop at nonameofficial.com.
Yeah, that's cool merch.
I have this box. So I've had this box for a couple weeks, and I thought now would be the perfect time to open it. I mean, this show is so popular. I haven't even started it yet, but everyone's talking.
I should have figured, yeah, you were probably going to want to talk about Dahmer throughout the month of October since, you know, the show Dahmer dropped, which my reactions to the full series is on my Patreon account. So if you guys want to follow me on Patreon, they're over there right now. Only $1 a month, too, and you can watch all 10 episodes with me and hear my personal opinions about each single episode. Fantastic show. Fantastic. Peter Evans did a fantastic job. But I should have figured you were probably going to, you know, talk about this during the month of October. Let's go ahead.
So what's in this box?
Good question.
It's a mystery box of random items belonging or having to do with Jeffrey Dahmer. Yes, I have no idea what's inside of it, and it was created just for me to unbox just for you guys. So shout out to my buddy Taylor who runs coolcollectibles.org. Taylor is in possession of the wildest items. He has so much murder. He even let me hold Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses. Just a fair warning,
I saw that episode.
This is a real true crime mystery box. Not a haunted little 3 a.m. video. This is real motherfucker. So, before we get into this box, let's do a little rundown of who Jeffrey Dahmer is for people that live under a rock.
I do not. I definitely know who he is.
The Milwaukee Cannibal.
Fun fact, Jake, I don't know if you know this, but you probably don't know this because, again, you probably don't watch my channel, but my nickname for third shift was Dahmer. Not because I acted like Dahmer, but because I had long hair, I wore my glasses, and I was socially awkward at the time. Third shift called me Dahmer. Swear to God.
Was an American
I didn't know how to take it.
He was active between 1978 and 1991.
All right. Let's get into the box. CoolCollectibles.org sticker. And this is Taylor himself. And by the looks of it saying Dahmer right there, that's how you know it's legit. Did someone say ASMR? All right, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Haven't done these in a while. No turning back.
The fact, yeah, this stuff
This
probably
is
belonged
fancy.
to a serial killer. Oh my.
What's this? Hey Jake, I hope you enjoy the mystery box of Jeffrey Dahmer items. Some of these pieces could be in a museum, but I'm glad they will end up at your place. You could probably open your own little true crime museum at this point with all the stuff you've collected. These notes will explain all the items as you go through the box. Then let's go through it. P.S. Thank you for the YouTube inspiration. My channel's been slowly building up with a ton of true crime and cult content, and meeting up with you was a big motivation to get it going. Taylor, that means so much. Thank you.
That's fucking awesome, man. As a channel who, you know, only has 15,000, man, you'll come across people online who will actually get a lot of inspiration to start their own YouTube channels. I've been asked many questions. I only have 15,000. I've been asked many questions on how to get a YouTube channel started, man, and you just got to go for it. You just got to be yourself. You just got to go for it. I know that's a very cheesy and typical thing to say from a YouTuber, but just go for it, because you never know, man. You could be, for all you know, you could be the next Mr. Beast. That's just seriously, that's how the world works. I mean, you just give it a try and see what happens. That's the best advice I can give. Just go for it.
This is your sign to check out Taylor's channel. Newspaper clippings saved by Lionel Dahmer. He loved to archive everything on his son. That's kind of sad though, dude. Like finding out your son's a serial killer. Police officers' trial to revive the largest questions facing city. Jeffrey L. Dahmer's sanity trial is over, but his legacy to Milwaukee is not. Wow. Confessed mass slayer Dahmer sued for $3 billion by missing man's kin. Jeffrey Dahmer faces another multi-billion-dollar lawsuit filed by relatives of one of his alleged victims. This is stuff that you cannot find anywhere. Dahmer should be in Summit Court in about...
And literally, that shit is in good condition. These newspaper clippings almost barely have any creases or dents in them at all. Like, damn, he really, really took care of that stuff.
3 to 5 weeks. It feels so crazy to hold on to history.
Yeah, I bet.
If I was alive back in the day, I'd probably be one of those guys that reads a newspaper when he's taking a shit. Replica copies of Jeff's inmate performance reviews. Whoa, this is crazy information. Inmate name, Dahmer Jeffrey. Mr. Dahmer doesn't appear to like his job. He does finish his daily duties though. I feel like I'm reading someone's diary.
Yeah.
Wow, so these are just different performances. Mr. Dahmer just started. He finishes his work daily, but he has tried to legs in the gym. My cursive is so bad. Oh wow, so this one's Dahmer's actual statement, but I can't read it. Mr. Dahmer displayed some inappropriate behavior at recreation. It's crazy that they had to write what he was doing every single day. It's like babysitting.
That's exactly what the job is, kind of, yeah.
From rare and previously unpublished photos of Jeff and his family.
No way.
No way.
That's exactly no way.
His dad. Wow. His dad looks happy to see him. He looks like he hates his life. This is when he was a little kid. It's crazy seeing a cold-blooded killer as a child. Because at this point, he was probably just an innocent loving little kid. And somewhere along the line, something went wrong. And he forever cursed the world with his evilness. But right here, everything was okay. He wasn't an ugly guy. They're actually a nice, pretty looking family. He looks so innocent, it's just crazy to see what this person would become. I'm literally holding on to a serial killer's belongings.
Dude, that literally looks like the kid who played him as a kid in the show. I mean, that looks like pretty fucking close to him, actually. I mean, yeah, I mean, those things that he was doing that probably wasn't so innocent as a kid, but he didn't know any better. And that's kind of, that elevated through his mind as he grew up. It's just he didn't know any better. And, well, I should take that back. He did know what he was doing. That's the thing. That's the scary part. He did know what he was doing. I don't know where I was going with that, but he did know what he was doing. He was admitting that he knew what he was doing. He liked doing what he did, and he even said if he never got caught, he would have still been doing it. So, but as a little kid, though, man, it was so simple. You could have changed his course. You could have changed it if you just knew what was going on. You could have changed it. That's the sad part of the story.
What is wrong with me, dude? A lot. Here's an emotional one. A sympathy card sent to Jeff's parents after his friends heard what happened. This is gonna hurt my heart. Our thoughts are with you. And this is a little blue forest. May these few words in some way help to express our heartfelt sympathy. I'm truly sorry for all the pain that you and your wife have gone through. It would just be so hard for everyone affected. Items sent to Jeff
Everyone,
while
yeah,
in
family
prison.
too.
Religious pamphlets and a postcard. Jeff got a lot of mail. Meet my friend. Little bit of Jesus stuff. Communion, a teaching sermon by R.G. Hardy. Oh,
Hey, I'm R.G. Hardy.
it's kind of crazy how much churches prey on prisoners. Whoa, this is a big one. This is a book of letters written to Jeff while he was in prison. Fan mail, hate mail, religious mail. I put it out through Nico Clo through Serial Pleasures Publishing. I tucked in one of the original letters as well. Dear Dahmer, letters to Milwaukee Cannibal. I am someone who watches
Holy
true
shit.
crime documentaries to fall asleep to. So definitely reading this one every night before I go to bed.
Oh shit.
And here's an actual letter. Jake, I put out this book with Nico.
I'd be putting that in a frame,
The letter
man.
tucked in here is the original as featured in the book. Your pal, Taylor, Cool Collectibles. This is so interesting. Just a bunch of people that wrote Dahmer. I love you big time. Yours always, Debbie. I cannot believe he got fan mail. But I mean, all serial killers do for some reason. A letter to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Isn't that the craziest shit, man? Like, the people actually were like, man, you're just like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, and all that. Ah, dude, it blew my mind. I mean, I don't know if that was a real letter. I'm sure it was. I have no doubt in my mind that that was some real letter that this fucking psycho got and probably boosted up his confidence. Like, oh, people actually think I'm a horror icon. And it's like, no, dude. People really think you're just fucking nuts.
Jeff, hi. I'm writing to you for a few reasons, and I assure you it's not because I'm against you, or so I could say anything offensive. One reason is because I sympathize with you and what you've been through. Please don't get me wrong. I do feel just awful for the victims, but I feel like you are a victim as well. Enough people are condemning you for what you did, but I just want my letter to let you know I'm concerned with you and your problems. I'm a sensitive person, and I know the depths of despair, and understand the longing of loneliness. I also feel for anyone who has had trouble in their life. To me, you look hurt and confused, and it got to me. I can't imagine what it's like to do what you did, but believe it or not, I could understand you may have been driven to do it, because I know what depression and anger and loneliness could do to a person, even to the extent you went to. I'm not saying what you did was okay, because it wasn't, and I think you know it, but I'm writing because I don't want to be a condemning voice, but a helpful one. I'd like to share some feelings and some Bible verses. Wow. Out of everything I've unboxed so far, that one just pulls at the heartstrings. That was probably my favorite thing from the box.
I actually have to agree with him because, he could have said anything. I mean, that guy, humans are not simple to understand. First off, they're never simple to understand. There's a lot of complexity to a human being. And again, I'm kind of with the guy who wrote the letter. I'm not saying what he did was fucking good. Absolutely not. I think it was trash. It was shit. You fucking horrible human being. What the hell were you thinking? Absolutely. I won't pretend that you have that mentality of just murder to murder. You must have had a mentality of somebody who was depressed, someone who was going through a lot. And that is the case for not only possibly Jeffrey Dahmer, but many other serial killers. They're complex, man. They're very complex people who have gone through a lot in life. And that is, I'm not defending them in the slightest. To me, they're all pieces of shit. Human beings. They're inhumane. They're pieces of shit.
I think it's really interesting to see their perspective on sympathy, but I just can't understand finding any sympathy for Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, me either. Me either. I'm glad he acknowledged that too, because I was sitting here thinking, because he probably obviously doesn't want, get the hate from the people who will take that wrong. I have no sympathy for Jeffrey Dahmer.
Wait. Alright, here it is. The big heavy hitter of this box. An original piece of cutlery from Jeff's apartment. This, I believe, is for serving cake, so maybe you could use it on your next birthday. Thanks so much. I hope to collab again soon. I know my viewers love it when we work together.
That's one of his...
Certificate of Authenticity.
creepy.
This was probably in a crime locker at one point.
I forgot to read this part, but it was.
My stomach is literally
It was in a crime
dropping,
locker.
dude. I'm trying so hard to comprehend this. This is Jeffrey Dahmer's. This is Jeffrey Dahmer's. This was in his apartment. This was sitting in his drawer. I literally cannot comprehend.
I don't even know if I would have taken it out of the plastic, to be honest with you. I probably would have just kept it in the plastic. It has stains on it. I mean, this is creepy. This is creepy.
Oh my God. Jesus! My mind is absolutely blown. Thank you so much, Taylor, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to cop some Hot-tober merchandise and get ready.
Wow, I don't know. Again, I don't know if I could ever own anything like that. That's next level. But man, it was very interesting to hear your take on it. And I agree with you on like everything that you said. I do. I mean, that was a very interesting perspective on that letter to Jeffrey Dahmer. It was interesting to know the fact that people like were not just sending him fan mail, which is one of the things I was thinking was happening most of the time. There was somebody who acknowledged the fact that what he did was so wrong, but he tried to understand where he was coming from. It was interesting. It was interesting nonetheless. There's no sympathy for Dahmer for me, but that was an interesting letter to get for sure. So guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. What you guys think of this? Hit the like button if you want to see more content like this. I'll react to more Jake Weber stuff if you want me to and if he allows me to. So until next time, guys, do keep it retro and do take care.